Hi everyone, welcome back to Octaro. Let's channel a message from one of the ancient Egyptian gods. All right, let's see who has a message for us. All right, Heka, all right, the god of alchemy. Cool, so maybe some of you are getting into alchemy or learning more about it. But let's just see, what is the topic of discussion? All right, we have fertility. Okay. All right, so there's some type of magic you can do to become pregnant or to grow something. Yeah, I feel like there's a chemical here. So some of you could be doing IVF. Yeah, I believe Donald Trump just announced that he wants to basically waive all of those fees. So I feel like if any of you guys are having trouble like getting pregnant, there you can now get IVF or any type of chemical to help induce pregnancy for a lower price. Okay, so if you've been trying to get pregnant, that's Hecka influenced this change here. All right, but anyway, um, if it's not children, if you're not trying to get pregnant, I feel like there's some type of chemical that could help you grow something. It could be your hair, your nails. It doesn't have to be a chemical. It could be an actual product. It doesn't have to be in liquid form. But there's something here that can help you grow something. You're going to find this, or you're going to um, inherit this. Yeah, I feel like if you're already pregnant, you have to be very careful about what chemicals you put on your body. I'm getting deodorant. I'm getting if you're pregnant here, you need to make sure that you're using the right deodorants and lotions. All right. So it starts from when the baby is conceived. You have to be careful about what you put on your body because it will affect your baby. All right. But let's just get into the tarot. All right. We have the Two of Swords reversed. All right. Yeah. So I feel like you're hearing all this information about fertility and pregnancy at once. It's becoming overwhelming. You're not really sure how you feel about this. Yeah, Seven of Cups. That's that. All these different choices here. So I feel like there's so many ways to nurture something. Now you're like, okay, I have all these options. I don't know which ones to choose. All right. So I feel like if you're trying to get pregnant here, the doctor's giving you a million and one ways that we can do it. We can do it this way, this way, this way, this way. And you're like, okay, it's a lot. Um, if you're already pregnant, some of you may be trying to get rid of a pregnancy. There's so many different ways you can do it. You're not really sure. If it's not that, I just feel like if you're trying to grow something like your hair or nails, or it could be anything you're trying to grow and nurture healthily, there's so many different ways you can do it. Okay, but you're not really sure which one's the best option. All right, so this is why Hecka wants to talk about this. All right. All right. We have the Fool. Yeah. So you're going to try it. You're going to, you're finally going to choose one. You're going to pick one. All right. Um, yeah. So yeah, here's the Tower. Okay. So, um, I'm getting like something like you don't have any time left. Okay. So there's a time limit on this. All right. You're like, yeah, I don't have much time left. I have to make a decision. Okay. So you're going to be pushed to make a decision here. So I see you going for it. You're like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and pick a choice, even though I'm not really sure if this is the best choice for me. I'm just gonna choose one, and then we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're going to be guided though. I feel like if you are picking one, it's not without having information on it. You're going to decide to like not worry too much or not try to like have mental conflict. You want to be able to move on. Yeah, High Priestess. Okay, so you're going to see like a doctor or a witch doctor here. I feel like you get enough information that makes you feel comfortable. So I'm getting too much information is good in this situation. You're like, yeah, like I need all the information possible so I can know my choices, my options, you know. That's good. Okay. So someone here is like pro-choice. Pro-choice is not just about abortion, it's about fertility as well. So there's so many different ways you can grow something. You don't have to grow something the exact same way as everyone else. All right, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I feel like you're going to be around women who know how to nurture things. I feel like if you're trying to get pregnant here, you're going to be around women who've done the same thing, or you're going to be around people who have been where you are before and are successful. Okay, so I feel like these people are going to be telling you everything that they went to. You're going to be hearing their testimonies. It's going to be a lot to hear, but it's going to help you. Okay, so these are going to be people with whatever you're trying to nurture here, whether it's yourself, a baby, or a project. We're going to get more information on what it could be for the viewer watching, right? But yeah, I feel like these are people who are coming to you. It could be a cancer. But yeah, these are people who are coming to you. They could be driving to you, or they may be taking a trip to see you or something like that. But they want to help you keep this under control or keep everything together. All right. So this could even be like your mom. All right. I feel like you're at home too. You may be at home doing this or whatever. Yeah, I'm seeing someone like inject something in their belly, or yeah, that's IVF, right? All right. And then we have the 10 of cups. Yeah, so you're super duper happy. I feel like this is going to make you really really happy. Yeah, I feel like before you were spending too much money, now you're happy that you don't have to spend too much money on this. Yeah, because I feel like now there's this earth sign, this motherly energy here, who is like, yeah, this is what I did, this is what I went through. Oh no, you don't have to make do that option. That option is too expensive. You can do it this way. Like I feel like you're going to be super happy about this. You're like, yes, finally an answer that I can afford. All right, you're going to be guided through this. One more, and then the Queen of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, you're going to be so happy about this. All right. And then we have the Nine of Swords reverse. Yeah, so you're going to be in recovery. Okay, so I feel like some of you guys are actually like um getting some type of operation. I feel like some of you yeah, you're just going to get the help that you need to grow something. Period. So I feel like it's overwhelming that you're going to have so many different options or so many different ways to do something, but that's a good thing. It's like, yeah, like I have I have all the information that I need to make my decision. I see you're going to have to learn how to deal with this change in life with however it's going to apply to you, but you're going to be okay. You have people in your corner. I'm getting it's women. We're pulling two queens here. I feel like it's women here, and I feel like you're the fool here. Like you're the newbie. So yeah, you have like elders or women in your life who've been through what you've been through. You're gonna be fine. All right, a personal issue reaches resolution. Yeah, you're going to have the answers. This is a personal problem about fertility or whatever you're trying to grow, whatever you're hyper focused on growing and making sure it's healthy. That personal issue where you were like not being able to do it on your own, it's going to be solved. So that's beautiful. You could have a moon in Cancer or be dealing with someone with the moon in Cancer. I was getting Cancer energy. It could be the person that's coming towards you has a moon in Cancer or something like that. But yeah, I was getting it could be a Cancer. Cancers are super duper nurturing. All right. So this is good. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna feel comfortable. Like I feel like the doctor or whoever is gonna make you feel so comfortable. They're going to answer all of your questions. Um, it's just gonna be a really good experience. I feel like you're not going to worry as much anymore. All right. Yeah. We have Tebuta, feeling safe. Yeah. So whoever these people are, whoever you're around, they're gonna make sure that you feel safe, even when you don't. I don't know why that card was reversed. So I feel like, at first you don't feel safe, and I feel like the more people talk, or the more, you know, um, more time passes and you get more information, the more safe you're going to feel. So I feel like you're gonna be feeling safe wherever you are trying to grow something. It's gonna be fine. You don't feel unsafe. You don't feel like any people are just gonna come in and like hurt you or something. And then we have harvest with Nimba. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like you're able to harvest. You're gonna get a whole bunch of this chemical or whatever. Like I feel like if you're doing IVF, you're gonna get a whole bunch of that chemical. If you're trying to whatever you're trying to fertilize, you're gonna be so happy that that it's gonna like you're gonna be able to harvest so much from it. Like let's say you're trying to grow your hair, you're gonna be able to put your hair in a ponytail. Um, if you're trying to grow your nails, like these are just small examples of things that people try to fertilize or nurture, right? I feel like you're gonna have so many, like you're gonna have abundance of it. I feel like that's gonna make you happy. You're like, yeah, whatever I'm trying to grow, as long as I'm able to like as long as I'm able to harvest it, then great. You're like, yeah, I'm trying to bake a baby, I'm trying to make a baby. As long as I'm able to give birth and harvest this baby and collect the baby out my belly, great. Like this is the goal. So this is what you're feeling. You're like, yeah, this is amazing. All right, let's go ahead and pull some notes here. All right, let go of control. Yeah, so I feel like you're trying to let go of control here or something like that. Yeah, I feel like this is what they're guiding you to do. They're like, yeah, stop trying to control it so much. Like I feel like you're trying to control something a lot. I feel like someone's gonna ease your mind. Like, yeah, you don't have to do everything on your own. We're here to help you. I feel like, maybe you try to control everything on your own. You're trying to fertilize or nurture something on your own. I feel like the moment you were like, you know what, I can't do this on my own. Let me get help. You get the best help. So yeah. All right, we have best friend. Okay, so maybe this is who it is. It's your best friend. Okay, beautiful. Well, I feel like whoever is helping you may become your best friend. Yeah, so I feel like it's because of your best friend. There's a best friend here who actually cares about you, who actually wants to see you grow. This best friend is coming in to help you. I feel like your best friend is gonna be like, yeah, like let me help you with this, friend. Like maybe your best friend wants to be your surrogate or something. Like maybe that's another option if you're trying to get pregnant. Your best friend has like the perfect body chemistry for your baby. The best friend will be like, yeah, I'll have the baby for you if that's the case. Like whatever personal problem you're having, your best friend is going to help you. If you don't have a best friend, I feel like you're going to gain a best friend from whoever helps you. All right. So I feel like, if you're trying to get pregnant here, you have the option to have a surrogate. That surrogate is going to be your best friend. Like a family friend, like it's gonna be that tight. Like when people are like, that's not my best friend, that's like a family friend. Like everyone in the family knows them. Like it's gonna become like that if it's not already. All right, let's pull another one. All right, we have cheater. Okay, so people may call you this, like, oh, you didn't do it on your own. Yeah, so people are gonna say you're a cheater, or you know, like this is what you're afraid of. I feel like you don't like you thought you had to do something on your own, or people will be calling you a cheater. You are afraid of that. You're like, yeah, I'm doing alchemy. I'm cheating, right? That's cheating. Doing alchemy is cheating, right? No, it's just you trying to solve your personal problems. Like I feel like this is what you're afraid of. People are gonna call you a cheater for trying to get different resources or do something different from everybody else or do something that's not natural. I feel like people are gonna say you're a cheater, you're not real, you're no, you're fake or whatever. Whatever. Just be like, okay, I'll be that. I'll be the cheater then. Whatever. All right, let's pull one last one. All right, we have kitchen. All right, interesting. I feel like you're gonna be in the kitchen doing this. Yeah. I feel like you're gonna start. You're gonna be in the kitchen. All right, so it starts with what you're eating too. All right, so I feel like you're gonna have to pay attention to what you're eating here. It's the food that you're eating. So this is where everything starts. It's the food. I was getting was putting on top of your body at first, like deodorant and stuff, but it's what's in your body too. Like it starts from the inside. So I feel like if you want your hair to grow, you just can't put chemicals on top of it. What are you eating? If you want your skin to be clear, you can't just put chemicals on top of it. What are you eating? So I feel like this is what Heka is talking about. What's the body chemistry here? So this is like a very medical type reading. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I just see you want to be somewhere where you feel safe. Yeah, I feel like too your kitchen is there's something going on with the kitchen. That's the reason why you want to leave somewhere, or that's the reason why you want to go somewhere else. There's something going on with this kitchen here. I feel like your best friend is gonna cook for you or like help you, make you feel welcome, safe, or whatever. Like I feel like the food is gonna be fire or something. I just feel like someone's gonna be tending to your every need. really helping you. Someone's gonna be like your best friend in the kitchen, or something. So this is beautiful. Yeah, I feel like you were just really confused. You didn't know what to do. You were getting bad information at first. So the advice, all right, yeah. So the advice is for you to basically be guarded. You need to protect yourself here. I feel like you're safe, but I feel like the advice is to still guard yourself. Like, don't let your guard down too much. Like don't like yes, if you're trying to get pregnant or whatever, take all the options, but don't be too free. Like don't be too self sufficient. I feel like you don't need to do something on your own. Like you don't need to do something on your own, basically. Yeah. So I feel like this is what you're realizing. Anything that you want to fertilize or grow, it takes more than one. Like it takes two. Like to fertilize the egg, it takes the male and the female, or it takes the male. The woman cannot fertilize the egg on their own unless there's something else. All right, we have community. Yeah, one more, and false person. Yeah, I feel like people in your community are gonna say you're a cheater because you're doing this. So don't tell. This is why. Okay, so this is where the guarded energy is coming from. Don't tell people what you're doing. Aside from your best friend, nobody aside from your best friend needs to know that you're doing IVF or that you're doing stuff in your kitchen to, like let's say you're like boiling rice to make rice water for your hair and then you're eating the rice to help your body. Like nobody needs to know what you're doing. I feel like people think that because you're doing alchemy that you're cheating. No. You just I just feel like alchemy and they don't, or you have the choice to perform alchemy and they don't. So I feel like people in your community are going to consider you to be false, but I feel like you don't care. Like you're going to have, the answers to your problems. I mean, isn't that what everyone desires? So I feel like this is like a situation where people may like try to demonize you for something. If some of you are actually performing witchcraft, like you're actually a witch and you know alchemy and you're doing this, I feel like people are going to say, you're a kitchen witch, you don't know what you're doing or something like that, whatever. All right. Yeah. Already knowing the tea. Yeah, I feel like you already know what to do. Um, yeah, okay, so don't wear anything with red on it. I feel like red 40 is a problem. Yeah, I feel like I feel like the doctor is like telling you not to eat anything with red in it. Like no red stuff. No Powerade, no red Powerade. I'm getting no red food. Like red 40 is banned in so many countries. It's because it was fucking up with pregnant women. So I feel like this is a problem. Americans or people or in different countries, they don't realize the red is fucking things up. Like red 40 is hurting babies or it's hurting people's fertility. I don't know how true that is. Y'all can fact check that, but this is what I'm channeling from Heka right now. That it's the red 40. It's the red dye. So don't put anything red on your body. It's gonna mess with your fertility. I feel like you're gonna find this out or something. You need to know this. I'm getting if you're drinking anything, it needs to be tea. Like you need to be drinking some type of tea here. I'm getting like, oh, what's the red tea that people drink? The only thing red that you should be drinking is that raspberry tea. Is it raspberry tea that helps with fertility? Um, if it's not raspberry, it's just something like that. Like you don't need to be intaking things that are red. Like no red stuff on your body. Only like nail polish or something, or like yeah, no red hair dye. Like stop dyeing your hair red, or don't put any red tattoo ink on you. Like stop with the red. I'm getting that. Okay, so let's look at this angel number 3515. Just give me 2 seconds to go on sunsigns.org. All right, so this angel number is associated with the manifestations of desires. in your life through lessons learned from experience. Yes, exactly. So I feel like you don't have to go through it. Like you may have to go through something alone for a little bit. You could be going to a doctor or something, but I feel like you're gonna learn lessons through people who've already experienced what you've been through. It says learning from experience. Yeah, it doesn't have to be your own personal experience. It could be somebody else's experience. Yeah, I'm gonna read the first two sentences. It says your guardian angels use this number to let you know that you should learn important life lessons from experience. Learn new things from the people and circumstances around you. Yeah, so you're going to learn from other people around you. The other people around you is going to teach you what chemicals to use to basically birth whatever you're trying to give birth to. I'm not sure what it is. It's going to be different for all of you. I mean, let me try to get some insight to see what this could be. Like, I feel like this is going to be different for all of you, but some of you are trying to find some type of chemical or something to get what you want or do some type of alchemy. All right, the Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you don't want to be like hesitant about something anymore. You want to um I don't know. I feel like you don't want to do any more meditation. You're like, yeah, I'm done meditating. Like I feel like you passed that point of like meditation. Like you don't need to meditate. You need to do the work now. Like you need to be doing spell work, or you need to be doing any type of work or something. Maybe you need to get into like fasting or something. Like that'll help uh your uh doing alchemy or whatever. I feel like you're just, yeah, I'm done meditating. I'm done waiting around. Like I need to get onto something. I need to solve this problem. Period. Which is good. That's very proactive. All right. So I'm gonna leave the message there. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope this message brought you clarity. If you feel like it did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care.